Hello everyone. In this lecture, we'll see another problem of the pyramid, and in this lecture, we have taken the problem related to the hexagonal pyramid. So let us read the first of all its statement, the problem statement. So let us see here. So here it is mentioned. So figure shows the front view of the hexagonal pyramid with edge of base 42 mm, and the two of base edges are perpendicular to VP, and it has two slots. Okay, draw the development of the lateral surfaces of pyramid. Okay, now in this, so let us see first of all, so which figure they have given. So whatever the front view you see here, okay, so they have given only this front view. Okay, so here it is mentioned. So that it has two slots, means these are two slots. Okay, and then according to this, according to the front view, so we have to draw its top view. So here I have drawn its top view. Now if you will see here, so in the question, so they have mentioned two of base edges are perpendicular to VP. Okay, so here you will see, so whatever these two edges are there, so I have kept it perpendicular to VP, that means perpendicular to the XY line. Okay, now uh, next, so I have drawn here its hexagonal top view. Okay, now so as it is a pyramid, so we have to join its all corner, means all the corner of this hexagon to its center. As it is pyramid, so these are the lateral edges which we able to see from the top view, means that will be visible, that means it will be dark one. So we have to make this edges as a dark one. So like this. Okay, then so we have to give the names. Then let us give the names. So here it will be A, here will be B, C, D, E, F, and center, at the center show that its axis O1, O2. So here in the front we also give the names. Here will be A dash, B dash. So here will be D dash, E dash. Here will be C dash, F dash, and here will be O1 dash, and apex O2 dash. Okay, so like this we have given names in the front view also. Now so we have to complete the development. So it will see in the front view, so from the front view, so this two slots are removed. Okay, so now, so first of all we need to locate all the cutting points in the front view. So which are the different cutting points are there? Okay, this cutting point means these are the points where while removing this portion or these slots, so wherever it is going to cut to the lateral edges or the lateral faces. Okay, so wherever it is going to cut, at that particular point we have to mark the points. Okay, now so let us start to locate that points. Okay, So here, so you will see, so while removing this slot, so it is going to cut to this lateral edges OA and OB, means OA dash and the OB dash. Okay, so here it is going to cut it. So here we will get the cutting point. So let us mark it. So it will be PA dash and the PB dash. So here another two cutting points will get it. So let us give the name P1 dash and the P2 dash. Similarly, here also, so when this portion is going to remove at that time, so whatever these lateral edges are there, okay, so they are going to cut it, so we'll get the point. So similarly, we'll mark here P3 dash and the P4 dash. Okay, and then here also we'll get the 2 points. So here we'll mark P dash and the PE dash. So like this. Now, so we have shown this what are the points which you are getting on this lateral edges OA, OB, OD, OE. Okay, now so you will see, so here are also we are getting some cutting points. You will see here and here also. Okay, so we need to locate this point also, and for this now we need to draw the another two slant edges. So here, so from this cutting point, so you can draw the another slant edge that will be by the faint line. So here also we have to draw. So like this we have drawn. Okay, so we'll give some another names here. So here we'll give name it as a P H dash and PG dash. So here are the two names we have given. Here we'll give the names here PI dash and PJ dash. So here are the two names cutting points we have given here. Okay, so like this we have marked all the cutting points in the front view. Okay, now so we have to draw its development. Okay, we have to complete the development. So as usual, so we are knowing that in the pyramid, so what we are doing, okay, so it's basic development we are knowing of the pyramid. So basic development of the pyramid, so it consists of number of isosceles triangles. Means in case of the basic development of the pyramid, so we are knowing we are getting the number of isosceles triangle, and that number of isosceles triangles, so it depends upon the which type of the pyramid is there. If hexagonal pyramid is there, so then there will be the 6 number of isosceles triangle. If there, if pentagonal pyramid is there, so then at that time, so there will be the 5 isosceles triangle if there. So as it is hexagonal, so here so we'll get the 6 isosceles triangles. So for that we are doing the procedure. So what we need to do here, okay, so here, so first of all mark the center point. Okay, so O2, so this point, so we have taken here now, and then upwards, first of all after taking the center we have to draw an arc over here. Okay, so we have to draw this arc, and for that we are knowing that, so where what are the radius we are taking. Okay, so that radius will be equal to the whatever the slant height or whatever the lateral edge is there of this hexagonal pyramid, so that we are taking it. Okay, but before taking this length of this lateral edge or the slant edge, first of all we need to check out, so whether whatever this lateral edge is there, suppose OA here, O dash A dash to O dash B dash, whether that particular lateral edge or the slant edge, is it showing the true length? We need to check out first of all. So let us see, we will check out it. Okay, means whatever this edge is there, so O2 dash to A dash or the B dash. Okay, so if you'll see, it's top view. Okay, so here is the OA and here is the OB. Okay, so these are, whatever these lines are there, so these are not parallel to XY. That means whatever the line we are getting in its front view, so they are not going to give the true length in the previous problem of the pyramid, so that we have seen. So whatever that lateral edge so was getting in the top view, so it was parallel to XY. So that's why in that problem, so we whatever the lateral edge we have got in the front view, so it was showing the true length. But in case of this problem, see, it's not like that. Okay, means whatever this lateral edge O dash A dash or O dash B dash, or here also if you will check out at this side also, O dash D dash or O dash E dash, so whatever these lateral edges are there, so they are also not giving the true length. If you will check it in the top view, so this is the OE or the OD, so they are not parallel to XY. Okay, so here, so first of all, then if whatever these lateral edges are there, if they are not showing the true length, then we must need to find out the true length of the one of the lateral edge. Okay, means we must find out the true length. Okay, now let us check out, so what will the process to find out the true length uh, of this lateral edge. Okay, so let us check out. So for this, now suppose we will consider, so we have to find out the true length of this lateral edge O2 dash B dash. So for that what we need to do, so from this the center, from the top view, we need to draw here the line parallel to the XY. Okay, so whatever the line, so which I am going to draw here, so that must be parallel to this XY. Okay, so through this point, so here we need to draw the line parallel to the XY. Okay, so here I have drawn this line parallel to XY. Then next, so after drawing this line from the center parallel to XY, then next step is that, so by taking this O1 or O2 as a center, means by taking O1 or O2 as a center, and this O1 to B or O2 to B as a radius, you have to take it, and so you have to take this much radius, and then just you have to rotate this, means like this. So you are going to take this much distance in your compass, and you are going to rotate like this. So here, so you will rotate it like this. So whatever this, you have just rotate it here. Okay, and then through this point, or whatever this point is there, so we need to project it on the XY line. Okay, and then afterwards, so we're getting here on point on the XY, and then through this point, so we have to draw this slant head. So whatever these lines are there, so all these lines you have to draw it by the faint, or you have to keep it as a faint one. Okay, so like this, what I did here, so from this point O2 dash I have joined here, so like this I have drawn the line. Now, so whatever this line you are getting, okay, so here suppose B dash. Okay, so whatever this line we are getting, now it will give the true length. Okay, now it will give the true length. of this lateral edge. And now as usual, so whatever things we have seen in the last problem, so all these points, all these cutting points, we need to project on the lateral edge, so that will give the true length. Okay, then we have already we have seen that means whatever this lateral edge is, OA dash, OB dash, or OC dash, OF dash, OD dash, OE dash, so whatever these lateral edges are there, so they are not giving the true length. Okay, so for that purpose, so what we did here, so first of all we have found out the or we have obtained the true length of the lateral edge. For that, which process we have followed, from this center, so we have drawn the one line parallel to the xy, then by taking O2 as a center and this O2 B as a radius, we have just rotated it, and then afterwards we have projected on the xy line, and then from this we have joined to the its apex, that means O2 dash. So like this, whatever this is lateral edge we are getting, so that will give the true length. And now, so whatever this, all these cutting points we need to project on this the lateral edge, so that gives the true length. Okay, so for that let us project it. So all these cutting points we need to project. Okay, so here so all the points we have to take it, all the points. See here, so whatever this this point, all this point, this two, and this two, we need to project here. Now it is just overlapping here, and in the same way these points also. So like this. Okay, miss this P dash E dash, so I have projected on this line, so that gives the true line. Then again P J dash PI dash, I have projected on this line, so again PH dash PG dash, so I have projected on this line. Again PA dash PB dash, I again have projected on this line. So okay, so I am not marking here, so somehow it will be congested then. Okay, then similarly, so this P3 dash P4 dash, so I have projected on this line, so that gives the true length of that lateral edge. Again P1 P2 dash, again I have projected here, so like this, here we are getting this point. Okay, this all these points I have projected here. Okay, this two is 8 points will be there here at one location, and here 4 points will be there at one location, so all these points are there. Okay, now like this, all these points we have taken on the lateral edge, that gives the true length. Okay, now let us start its development. We will start the actual development. Okay, so for that already I have mentioned, so we have to take the center, anywhere you can take the center, and then to this point we have to draw an arc. Okay, and whatever the radius of that arc will be equal to the slant edge of this pyramid, so that gives the true length. Okay, so here, so whatever the radius is there, so that radius will be so this one, so I will show it here. Listen here, so this one, okay, this length you have to take as a radius, so you can mark it as a, you can use it here. So what is this lateral height, so same thing, so whatever this radius will be equal to the, so again, so here also I will mark here, so it will be clear. so this one will be L, so whatever you are getting it. Okay, by taking this much as radius we have drawn here, so one arc here. Then next we have to start the development. Now let us first of all give the names. So here will be these points A, B, C, D, E, F and A. Okay, then next join this. First of all, let us everything here you are drawing, so let us draw it by the faint line. So A to B you join, in the same way B to C. Here C to D, then next one D to E, then here E to F, and then here F to A will be there. Okay, so like this we will join this. Now let us project all these points. Okay, so let us start from here, from the P1 P2. Now take the distance. Now we have to take the whatever the distances we have located on this line. Okay, on this line, so that we have obtained through this process. All these points we have projected. Okay, now this P1 P2 P3 P4 P4, so all these points we have projected here, so we have to take these distances. Okay, now so first of all take the distance P1 dash. Okay, so P1 dash, these points where we are getting, so what are these cutting points we are obtaining on the O2 A dash. Okay, so take this distance and then you have to take this much distance in your compass, and then you have to mark here. Okay, so similarly, so here also you have to mark, so this is also O2 A. Okay, so this will be P1, and this will be P1. Then next, now another point is there, so that is the P2. Okay, and so you need to project that point also, so that will be on the lateral edge O2 B. Okay, so check out, so here is that O2 B, so here is that, so you have to take this much distance and you have to mark here, so it will also come here, so it will be P2. Okay, now so let us this project P and PP. Okay, so already we have projected here, so we have to take the distance of this O2 PA. Okay, O2 PA from this lateral edge, that gives the two lengths. Okay, so this distance you have to take and you have to mark it on O2 A, so this lateral edge. Okay, so you will get it somewhere here, so this will be PA. Okay, then similarly you have to take the distance of O2 B and you have to mark here. Okay, so that will be PP. Okay, now next, now in which way we have taken this PB. Okay, in the same way, so we will take this also P3 P4 and the P. First of all, we'll take these points. Okay, P3, P4 also we have projected here, so this distance you have to take it. Okay, now so what are this P3, P4? So this we are getting on the lateral edge OD to OE. Okay, means whatever this distance we are getting, so let us mark it on the first of all OD here. So we have to mark this here. Okay, so this will be P3, and similarly we have to mark it on the OE, so that point will be P4. Okay, so we have marked here P4 also. Now next PD and P. Okay, on the similar lateral edges we are getting these points. Okay, so already we have projected these points here on this lateral edge that gives the true length. You take this distance, okay, and then we have mark it on the OD. So here, so it will come here. Okay, so this point will be PD, and similarly here we will get the P. Okay, so like this we have plotted the points, so which you are getting on the lateral edges O2A, O2B, and the which we are getting the points which are getting on the O2D and the O2E. Now similarly we have to locate the points PG dash, PH dash, and the PI dash, and the PJ dash. Okay, now for projecting all these points, so first of all we need to take the projection of all these points, means projection of the PG, PH, PI, PG on the top view. Okay, so let us take the projection into the top view. Okay, so not directly we are taking it, so through this point O dash we have drawn the line, so that passing through this point PG and PH dash, and the similarly we have drawn the line, so again that passing from the O2 dash and the PI PJ dash. So here, okay, you see here we are getting this point, so this is the H dash, G dash, and here so this I dash and the J dash, so these points. Okay, now project this point in the top view. Okay, draw it by the faint line. Okay, so like this we have projected these points. Okay, now so when you have taken when you have projected to this point G and H, okay, now whatever these points are there, so these are going to cut to the base edges from the top. Okay, so wherever it will cut to the base edge A to F, so we will mark it as H dash, and wherever it is going to cut to the B to C dash. Okay, B to C dash, so there, so we are getting the point G. Okay, so not dash, simply H and G. Similarly here also we have now projected this point I and J. Okay, so wherever it is going to cut to the EF, so here will be J, and wherever it is going to cut to the CD, so there will be the I. Okay, now so we have obtained this point. Now let us understand the next step. Now whatever these points are there, G, H, I, J, so we have to locate in this development. Okay, now we'll start from the G. So here is this G point. Okay, so this point is on this base edge BC. Okay, then from B to G. Okay, so this much distance. Okay, this much distance you have to take in the compass. Okay, and here so we have to mark here. Okay, from the by taking B as a center and B to G, so this much distance, so you have to mark here, so it will cut somewhere here, so this point will be the G. Okay, similarly you have to locate this I also, so we are getting it on the CD. Okay, from this point C we have to take this much distance in your compass. Okay, and from the point C you have to mark here, so we'll get it somewhere here. Okay, then so this is a point I. Similarly we have to locate this point J, so it is on the base edge EF. Okay, from this point E we have to take the distance EG in our compass, and here from this E, so we have to mark here, so here will be the point J. Okay, so in the same way, so we are getting the point H, so that to be on the FA, this base edge. So from this point EF you have to take this much distance and you have to mark here. Okay, from this point you have to mark here, so here we will get the point H. Okay, and then all these points you have to join it to the its center, this O2 point. Okay, so we will join, let us join the point G to the O2, so draw it by the faint line. So here also we have to join this I to O2, then next we have to join these points also. This J to O2 and then H to O2. Okay, so like this we have to join these points. Then so after joining these points we have to now point these cutting points, remaining cutting points. Okay, so which are that cutting points? So here you will see this PG, PH, PI, PG. So these cutting points we have to plot now. Now these points also are projected on this lateral edge, which gives the true length. So these 2 points and these 2 points we have projected. Let us first of all project the PG and PH dash. Okay, now take the distance from this O2 is by taking O2 as center. You have to take this much distance. It's very important. So let us first of all understand where we have to mark it. Okay, now the some students what they are doing, so they are directly marking. Now as these points we are getting on the O2 G. Okay, so that's why some students are directly marking on the this O2 G line. Okay, but if you see whatever this O2 G, so whatever this line we are getting, so this line, so it's not giving the true length. Okay, this line not giving the true length, but whatever this distance is there, so that we are taking it from the the lateral edge. Okay, so that gives the true length. Okay, that's why what we need to do here, so when you are taking this much distance in your compass, you have to mark it on this lateral edge O to C, or you can mark it on the lateral edge O to B. Okay, now suppose so you are getting you are taking this much distance in your compass. Okay, and suppose you are marking here. Okay, this now whatever this O to C lateral edge is there, so that gives the true length. Okay, that's why you can mark it here, and then afterwards you have to project this point on this lateral edge O to G. Okay, and how we have to project is whatever this line is there. Okay, so we have to draw the line parallel to this line. Okay, through this point, so we have to draw the line parallel to this BC. Okay, like this. And wherever it is going to cut, then so we will get the point BG. Okay, so we have to follow the process for all the problems in the same way. We have to take the distance of the pH. So already I have projected here, so take this much distance in your compass and so mark it on the O to H. So check out, so here it is here, so this O to H. Okay, again you can't mark it directly. Okay, so you can mark it on the O to J. So here, so you can mark it, and then sorry, not it on here, so you have to mark it on the O to EF here, and then from this point, so you have to draw the line. So through this point you have to draw the line, you have to draw a line parallel to this edge. Yes, like this, parallel to this you have to draw. Okay, and then so wherever it is going to cut, so here you will get the pH. Okay, similarly we have to plot the points P and PJ. Okay, so these points also we are getting here, so take this distance and we have to mark it on the this O to I. Okay, so here again it will come here only, and through this point, so you can draw parallel to this CD through this point. Wherever it is going to cut, so here you will get the point PI. Okay, now the last point is the PJ. Okay, so here we are getting, so this is the O to J line. Now already we have taken here this point, and then through this point, so we have to draw, through this point we have to draw the line parallel to this line, so like this, and wherever it is going to cut to this, so here will be the PJ. Okay, so like this we have projected all these points. So once again we will repeat these points PG and PS dash, how we have projected. So already we have projected on this line here. Okay, so I have taken the distance, this much distance in our compass. Okay, and then we can't directly mark it on the O to G. So already I have told that, because it not gives the true length. Okay, so that's why, so I have marked on the O to C, so that gives the true length. Okay, and through this point, so I have drawn, through this point I have drawn the line, one line that will be parallel to this. Okay, so through this point I have drawn the line that will be parallel to this, and wherever it will cut to this OG line, so there will get the PG. Okay, in the same way PH. So again, so when you are taking this distance in your compass, so you can't directly mark it on the O to H. Again it is not giving the true length, so that's why I have marked on the here O to F, so it gives the true length. And through this point, so I have drawn the line parallel to this FA. Okay, through this point I have drawn parallel to the FA, so this line I have drawn here, and where it is going to cut, so we are getting the PH. So in the same way, in this PI page projected here, so I have taken the distance of the PI. Okay, and I have marked here, can't mark directly on the this OI line, so I have marked it on the this OC. Okay, and then afterwards I have drawn the line parallel to this CD. Okay, wherever it will cut to the OI, so we will get the PI. In the same way I have taken the distance of the O to J. Okay, again we can't mark directly on the O to J. Okay, so first of all I have marked here on the O to F, because it gives the true length, and then afterwards through this point I have drawn the line. Okay, so that will parallel to this line, and wherever it will going to cut, so there we will get the PJ point. Okay, so like this we have projected all these cutting points. We have located all these cutting points. Now we have to join these cutting points. Okay, we have to join all the cutting points. Okay, so you can start from the here PA, and let us join the P PA to PB, then next PB to PG, then PG to P2, so like this, and then P1 to P2. Okay, then next, so through this P1, so we have to join sorry, not P1, PI to PD, then PD to PE, actually here is this point P, not this one, so okay, and then upwards PE to PJ, then PJ to P4, then P4 to P3, and then PI to P3. Okay, and then last one P1 so here P1 to PH, okay, here one point is missing, that is the PA, so it is marked here PA, and then PS to PA. Okay, so like this we have joined all these cutting points. Now after joining the cutting points we have to check out so which will be in the remaining portions, which will be dark one and which will be faint one. So from this it will check, you will able to understand. Okay, from this O2 P1, okay, O2 P1, then O2 what are this P2, okay, then so all this will be dark one. Okay, then you can make it as a dark. So make this dark, then O2, here you will see O2F and O2C. So whatever this edge is there, so it will be visible. So O2F, so like this. In the same way O2C, it will be is in the remaining portion, so it will be dark one. Then again whatever the edges are there, so on the O to E, so we have shown. So here also, so it will be dark one. So these are PA to A and PB to B. So here also, so like this you will get the edges, and the remaining at the end you have to make this as a dark one. You have to join D to E, and then last F to A. Okay, so like this we are getting the development of this pyramid. Okay, now just I remind the few important points from this problem. In that, so that comes that whatever this lateral edge is there, so no one lateral edge gives the true length. So for that, first of all we need to draw the lateral edge that gives the true length. For that purpose, from this center we have drawn the line that parallel to xy, then I have rotated, extended on the xy, and then we have joined to the its apex. Then whatever this line we are getting, so that gives the true length. And then by taking whatever this length we are getting, that will be the true length. By taking that length, means that L, we have taken this much as a radius and O2 as a point. We have drawn an arc initially. Okay, and then we have completed this development. So this is the one of the important point. And then so for this locating these cutting points, so through this point O2 or apex, we have drawn the line. Okay, like this, and then afterwards we have projected in the top view, and then afterwards we are getting the point G, H, I, J, and all these points again we have located here, and then we have joined it. And one more important point is that when you are projecting this distance on this lateral edge, that gives the true length, and when you are taking the distance of the PG, PH, or the PI, PG, you can't directly mark on the this lateral edges, or this edges or lines O to G, O to I, O to J, or O to H. So first of all you need to mark it on the edge that gives the true length. It's either OC or OB. So like this, when I have taken the distance O to PG, so I have marked it on the C, means O to C, and then from this point, so I have drawn the line parallel to this BC. And similarly I have repeated process for the all such points. Okay, so like this we are getting the solution of the problem. So this will be the development of the this hexagonal pyramid. Okay, thank you.